Good morning students. Today we are going to cover the next topic of your syllabus, that is the medieval India B part, Delhi Sultanate. So in this chapter we will learn about the Delhi Sultanate, that is a period between 1206 to 1526. So during this period majorly 5 dynasty ruled on Delhi Sultanate, on Delhi, from Delhi. First is that is Delhi Sultanate. We call to this period Delhi Sultanate. Why? Because number of rulers ruled over in this area, in this 5 dynasties, and all rulers were belong from we called from the Sultan. They were Sultan, so that's why this dynasty also known as Delhi Sultanate. This period is known as Delhi Sultanate. Clear? Now number of sources available, from where we get the information about the Delhi Sultanate. Number of sources available, like biographies are there, inscriptions are there, number of monuments are there. So from these were the sources from which where we get the information related to Delhi Sultanate, that how they ruled, what was the administration, how they run, okay, like that information. So the main source of information related to Delhi Sultanate is monuments. So under the monuments, the major one is Qutub Minar. Qutub Minar, which was built by the main ruler of slave dynasty, that is Qutbuddin Aibak. The construction of Qutub Minar started by Qutbuddin Aibak, who was a ruler of slave dynasty, but its work was finished by Iltutmish, next ruler. Clear? So construction work started by him and finished by him. So that is the main feature of Qutub Minar, that it was started by Qutbuddin Aibak, and this construction of Qutub Minar was dedicated to Sufi Sant. Which Sufi Sant? Qutbuddin Bakhtiyar Kaki. So this construction was dedicated to that person. It was started by Qutbuddin Aibak, and its construction work was finished by the Iltutmish. Clear? That is the main feature. Next we will learn different features. We will learn about the different features. Next is when it was originally completed, it rose to the height. With how much height? 71.4 meter. So when construction was completed, its height is 71.4 meter. Clear? That is the main feature. After that, it has how many stories? 5 stories. 5 stories were appear on this construction, and each stories were built like that, so that the weight of load of weight they can take up. Clear? So stories were there, 5 stories. Clear? Third feature of this is there, that for the entrance to the Qutub Minar, one gate is there, one doorway is there, which is on Nadran side. One doorway. That is the entrance of the Qutub Minar. Clear? So first is its height 71.4 meter when it was completed. Then it has 5 stories. After that, the one doorway is there, and that doorway is the entrance, from which side it is built, on Nadran side. Okay, that is a feature. Then next is how it's made, which material is used. Red sandstone, as well as grey quartz. Clear? So these quartz, it was made up of these two things. Red sandstone is used to made it, and grey quartz. Clear? Then Minar is a circular tower, circular in shape. Clear? So what is engraved on this, on the sides of this Minar? That is the main feature of this Qutub Minar, that verses from the Holy Quran. Clear? Verses from the Holy Quran. Holy Quran was engraved on the building of Qutub Minar. So from 71.4 meter height, 5 stories there. Nadran side, one doorway is there, entrance. Then made up from red sandstone and grey quartz, and verses from the Holy Quran engraved on the building of this, and as well as some intricate carving was also inscribed in this tower. Clear? Now further we will learn about the dynasties. 5 dynasties rule over in the period 1206 to 1526. So under the Delhi Sultanate, the first slave dynasty, we will learn about the slave dynasty. Clear? That is the main source of information, Qutub Minar. So many features of Qutub Minar is there that we have to learn. So under the slave dynasty, the main ruler, that is the first dynasty. First, clear, slave dynasty. Second is after slave, Khilji. After Khilji, Tughlaq. Then Sayyid, and then Lodi. Clear? So first we will talk about the slave dynasty. The founder of the slave dynasty, as you know, that was Qutb Din Aibak. He was the founder of slave dynasty, that is Qutb Din Aibak. Clear? He the ruler of these dynasty were called Mamluk. Why these rulers were called Mamluk? Because all were the slaves, or rulers who belonged to this slave dynasty were the slaves. So these were rulers also known as Mamluk Sultan. Clear? Then after that we will learn about the brave Qutb Din Aibak, that he made different conquests and captured the fort of Kalinjar. He captured the fort of Kalinjar in his empire. Bundelkhand, Ahilwar, clear, all these things captured by the Qutb Din Aibak, by the conquest. Next, he was a brave general as well as a brave, capable military general, and Qutb Din brave, and because of his liberal distribution, he was also known as Lakh Baksh. That is the main quality. He was a founder. Then after that we learn about the conquest, different conquests made by him, like fort of Kalinjar conquered by him. After that, he, because of his liberal distribution of money to the persons, he was known as Lakh Baksh. Clear? So that is the main achievement of a feature of Qutb Din Aibak of this dynasty. Then he fall down by playing game. Which game? Polo, in during the year of 1210, and he died during this year after during the play. Clear? Play fall down from the horse at Lahore while playing a polo game. Okay? Chaugan is also known during that time. Polo game is known as Chaugan. Clear? So by falling down from this game, he was died in 1210. Next dynasty, which so after that Qutb Din Aibak gave his crown to his son Aram Shah. Okay? Aram Shah was there. He took over charges. Aram Shah, that person took the throne of dynasty instead of Qutb Din Aibak, his son. But Qutb Din Aibak's son Aram Shah was not capable. Okay? Was not capable. So he was overthrown by the from this seat, and his place was taken by the Iltutmish. Clear? So Iltutmish was the one who raised in power. He was a son-in-law of Aibak. So he took charge of slave dynasty, and under the Iltutmish, number of rebellion was arose, as noble were against the Iltutmish, because he was not a hereditary charge of the throne, because he was not the son of Qutb Din Aibak. So but Iltutmish was a brave general. He break out all the revolt which was raised in his empire, and he took the charge of a slave dynasty. Clear? Because he was one of the brave general. Now after that he nominated the name of his daughter, that is Rajia Sultan. As Iltutmish's son were not capable to hold the throne, so he nominated this name of his daughter. The name of his daughter is Rajia Sultan, one of the brave general. So she is a very talented woman, and he took over the charge of Delhi Sultanate. But after the rebellion which is rose against Rajia Sultan by the nobles, as nobles did not want to rule by a woman, so he rose his voice against this Rajia Sultan, and because of the nobles only, Rajia Sultan was overthrown from his seat. Clear? So next we will talk about the next dynasty, that is Khilji dynasty.